one of the most important items that I've ever sold in an electronics show. Because a lot of the formats that if you're watching and you remember our logo looking like that back in 1991, you probably had a camcorder, you probably have photo albums, you may even have VHS tape or 38 millimeter tape or 35 millimeter slides. All of those mediums, every single one of them are a ticking time bomb in terms of how long they will last. And if you don't digitize them, they will eventually degrade. And it's not that just a videotape is lost, it's the memories on that videotape that really make the difference. So there's a company called Legacybox, and they have put together for us here at QVC and QVC2 a absolutely remarkable value. You can give them 8 videotapes, 8 VHS, 25 pictures count as a piece. And we've got an 8-piece box that's available to you. Normally that's over $319 to have them digitize all of that and send it back to you. Our sale price is less than $80. In the 18-piece box, that's normally $639, and our price is $179.99. I have never seen better prices from Legacybox than what we can offer right here. And this work is done right here in America. In fact, that work is done in Tennessee. I want to bring in the expert. Melissa Dawson has been selling and presenting electronics here at QVC for many, many years. And she might even be old enough to remember VHS tapes, but I definitely remember. How are you, Melissa? It's good to see you.
I'm good. How are you? Yes, let's face it, we all have those VHS tapes. And a lot of us, it's a mystery. We don't even know what's on them. But we do know we no longer have the VCR to be able to play them. So now we can take this, the projectors, all your old photos. We take this and we turn it into a digital format. So now you can play it on any computer, any phone, any tablet. And what I love, especially what we're doing here for QVC today, is that you actually get back 2 thumb drives. So you get all your originals back, and you actually get 2 thumb drives. The beauty about that is you can keep one, and then you can share one with the family. But honestly, as soon as you plug that thumb drive into your computer, you can email now all of those links. So everybody's got that home video. Everybody's got the pictures. So it makes so easy to be able to digitize it for a lifetime, but then so easy to be able to share as well. And we really do it all. We'll show you all the various media formats that we do, but I haven't seen anything that we don't do. We really do have the equipment. We have over 200 technicians, Dan, as you said, in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So it's right here in the USA that really treat everybody's memory like their own family's memory. So it's a very personal experience for our technicians. We really take our time and really get it right.
I am not just a host who has presented Legacybox. I'm a customer. My father's in his late 90s, and last summer we started going through kind of the family archives, and especially photo albums, where there was one photo in existence. So we were able to duplicate that so that I've got 3 older sisters and an older brother, so that those family photographs we now all have a copy of. And it was remarkable. And so again, they say it's either 8 pieces of media digitized or 18 pieces of media, but 25 photographs count as one piece. So for me, it was like an entire photo album. And they always, as you said, they give you back your originals. So nothing's damaged, nothing's lost. And then, well, yeah, you're holding up photographs there. You grab any one of those photographs, any one of them, and show it to the camera. Pick out any one you want, Melissa.
And unfortunately, these really are all grading over time. I have them taped together.
So the one right there, the front one. Who is that in the front?
Yeah, so these are some very distant. This was actually my grandfather, who I never even got a chance to meet, and his brother out fishing one day. But you can tell, I mean, these have lost so much color. They fade more year after year after year. But this was the only copy that we had in the family. Now it's digital. Now everybody in the family has it. And I love this picture too. I got to show you this picture of my dad. So this one is hysterical. So this is my dad when he was 5.
Nice.
And he still stands the exact same way today. Like still the exact same posture. So we all think this is just hysterical. but we were all fighting of it because we only had that one picture. Well, now it's digital. So now I have it on my phone, my
Nice.
tablet. Everybody has the picture. Now everybody can make fun of him, which is awesome. But that's the great part about this. So we do negative, prints, slides. And for each one of these things you're seeing on the screen, 25 negatives, 25 prints, 25 slides would only be considered one item.
Yeah.
And you can mix and match here too. So that's the beauty about this. You could do 3 VHS tapes, 25 photos, some projector reels. So you can, completely mix and match. When you get your box home, it really does take you through the process. You get to individually mark every single item. And we even send you email updates along the way. So
Yes.
you'll know as you're
They're
as it's being
wonderful to do
processed.
business with.
It's free shipping to you, free shipping to Tennessee, free shipping back from Tennessee to you. So we cover all of the shipping all the way around. And for QVC exclusively, you're actually even getting
Yep.
expedited service on the stand. So normally it's a 6 to 8 week turnaround, but for QVC, we're actually doing a 3 to 4 week turnaround. So not only do you get a great price here, but we're even going to expedite that shipping for you as well to get it back to you as soon as possible.
Everything about the experience, everything was absolutely top notch. And it's one of those things that we all tend to kind of put off. But don't wait. Listen, high school graduations are coming up. Mom, Dad, it's one of your last chance to really embarrass your kids with old photographs of them in the bathtub. Okay?
Yes. Weddings coming up.
Yeah.
A lot of us have weddings coming up. My son is actually getting married this year. And so for the rehearsal dinner, I'm in charge of that. And so I
Nice.
want to absolutely digitize all of those photos and embarrass the heck out of him, of course. But as you said, unfortunately, these VHS tapes, they don't last forever. We all know it's something we need to do. And once you get it done, it's like such a relief and you get to enjoy the memories. So that's why I love that we're called Legacybox. It really is about preserving your legacy, right? Because most of these memories are your memories. And trust me, your kids want them, your grandkids want them. It is so fun to be able to play these videos together, to share those memories. And, I've even heard, kind of during COVID that people kind of do Zoom meetings and kind of share it all.
Yep.
It's a great family night and a great experience because now everybody's going to have them. 2 thumb drives, you pop it in the computer, share a link with the entire family.
Yeah.
It's super easy.
The value story here is awesome. Again, Legacybox is giving us, as far as I know, the best price I have ever seen. So you can digitize 8 different pieces for a price of $319.98 is what they normally charge. We're charging under 80 bucks. Think about that. And with 5 easy pay payments, $16 gets it started. The more popular of the two has been the 18 piece. And that's $179.99 instead of over $630. That's a payment of 36 bucks and they start the process. And you're going to have your items back in a matter of just a few short weeks. And it can be a combination of any of these. VHS tapes, 10 millimeter, 8 millimeter, 38 millimeter. My father was big on film strips. He had a film projector, a slide projector. And
yes.
He would set up this silver screen in the living room. And by the way, I was on those family vacations and knew how boring they were. Seeing it on a slide presentation was just painful. But I want those slides. I want to relive those messages. Yeah.
Especially for the people that are no longer with us, Dan, when you experience video and get to hear their voices back, that really, it does change the game. Unfortunately, I lost my brother-in-law at a very young age a couple of years ago, and I'm so glad that I had his wedding video, that I had it digitized actually just a couple of years before. So I love watching that back and hearing his voice and his laughter and all of that. So for video, it really does bring people back to life in a whole new way. So I really encourage you to do it. We make it simple. We make it easy.
And
we really are the leader right here in Tennessee.
And what you get back is actually of better quality than what you sent them. That's what's so cool of this being digitized. So again, it's so easy to do. Here's what you get back. If it's you get photographs that are on a disc and then also on a thumb drive. All of your video will come to you on a thumb drive, but that also allows you in this crazy modern world of Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and all the rest of it, that now, because it's digitized, you can share any bit of that through social media, or I can email it to my 2 older sisters and my older brother, and there's no charge for doing that. So,
right, it's all free, so it's really easy to be able to share with the entire family, absolutely.
And we now have a backup. Melissa, real
Yes.
quick, when I was a young boy, I was 8 years of age. I have no idea what I look like as a small child. I don't have a clue because we had a house fire and my mother was able to grab one very small shoebox and there were only 3 photographs in that box of me. And all of them were when I was a tiny toddler, never from the ages of like 3 until, 8. I literally have no idea what I look like. When you've got digitized media, you can archive it. You can save it. It's like putting it in a vault for all time. And I think we all need to do that because, man, my generation forgot how easy it was to lose that stuff. And I don't want anybody who's got old videotape out there to miss their baby's first steps or a birthday or, heaven forbid, the memory of those we love that we've lost. That's why I said this is one of the most important items that I get to present during an electronics show.
Absolutely. It's really an insurance policy for our memories, right? It's now having them digital forever, and you just feel so relieved once you have it done.
Yeah.
But it's so fun too. One last memory I'll share with you. This is actually me and my sister when we were little in my grandma's backyard with my grandma's dog. We're dressed up like in all my grandma's jewelry, costume jewelry, and we love this photo, right? But again, my mom's like, well, I'm not letting it go unless I get a copy. So that's the great part about Legacybox is now you now have it digital,
There
and
it
now
is.
everybody in the family has it. So
That was your
that's
first.
that's the great part.
That's
about it.
it. That was your first ever diva photo. I'm so yes. Melissa, love you. Tell your hubby
Love
I
you too,
said
Dan.
hello. Thank you
I
so
will.
much for being on the program today.
Take care, Dan.
$79.96 instead of $319, or $179.99 instead of $639. That is an amazing savings. Today has just been this remarkably fun day. It's all been about retro. So we're showing you some of the scenes, some of the props of what we used way back in the 1990s.